City Stand, Michael Adekole. It is the 15th of September 2025, and we are right here at the stand, reaching you live. Reaching you live. Yeah, we are live. All right, all the viewers who have been supporting this program, we say thank you to you. We are very, 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 very grateful. And to those who have been consistent in the comments, dropping comments concerning what we discuss on a daily basis, we say thank you so much. We appreciate all of you. I can see some viewers, saying hi to us in the comment section, as well as my WhatsApp. Jacob Adedeji is saying good morning. Sent a private message to me. I say good morning to you, Jacob Adedeji. We appreciate your presence this morning. Also, merciful God, all the way from the United States of America. We appreciate you. He's here with us this morning. Merciful God, thank you so much for joining us. That's Mickey Great, a great man on the platform. We have Groan Abdul watching us from Aso Villa. We say good morning to you. This 15th of September 2025. He's here with us. Groan Abdul. Good morning. Yeah. Yeah, don't they? All right, yeah, good morning to you. You're welcome. Tani Mola Joseph is also here. So good morning to you. Tani Mola Joseph. Yeah, my man. My great man there. You're welcome to the program. Thank you for joining us. All right, quickly to Big T Prince, the big fish on the platform, all the way from United Kingdom, talking about Odunlade Taiwo. He has done it this morning. I call it Monday morning blessing to some of our reviewers on the platform. And we say thank you so much. We rolled out over 200,000 naira this morning to bless some of our reviewers, the likes of Mr. Vincent, Gentleman Mike, Kule, and Lucky. Is Lucky here? Lucky is not here. All right. I'm sure we'll be here this morning. We appreciate you, Odunlade Taiwo. Thank you so much for that great love. He has extended hands of love to you. You need to appreciate him this morning.
Mr. Odunlade Taiwo, Christian Big T. I want to say you've been a father figure on this platform, and God will continue to enlarge your coast. There is no words that will be spoken on this platform that will be adequate enough to measure your human kindness extension to we the crew members of this platform. So the only thing I will say that my God will bless you. God will continue to take you higher and higher in every of your endeavors. I want to say my heart is full of much gratitude and thanks. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you so much, Odunlade Taiwo. Gentleman Mike, let's quickly appreciate Odunlade Taiwo.
Yeah, thank you so much, Mr. Odunlade Taiwo, for that gesture. We appreciate you so much. Thank you. May God continue to bless you. Thank you.
All right, Odunlade Taiwo, Big T Prince.
Yeah, Mr. Odunlade Taiwo, I think I appreciate you this morning, and God bless you. God bless your generation to come, and just keep the good things you're doing. Keep it up there, and God will reward you.
All right, and bless you this morning. Yeah. So you're not aware?
I'm not aware.
All right, so I appreciate you.
Mr. Odunlade, thank you very much. Àpò ṣàṣàmúra ò ń gbẹ, àpò yóò ní gbẹ o. Ẹ ṣé gan. Thank you. God bless you.
All right, bless you, Big T Prince. All right, to Mr. Olu Rotimi in Pennsylvania, that's United States of America, who blessed Femi over the weekend.
Yes,
so we say thank you to
yes, Mr. Olu Rotimi, and that's why I come to say thank you very much. May God continue to bless you. You will never lack. For remember me, God will remember you for good sin. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
All right, not forgetting those who blessed us over the weekend and those who supported us during the week, the likes of Muki Great. We say thank you. K. Baba, K. Odulaja. We say thank you so much. Mrs. Tina, how do you call her? How do you describe her? Mother of Israel. But she lives in America now. Instead of you to say mother of America. Only
when you see Israeli, you see America now.
All right, thank you so much. And to Andrew Obujimi, who blessed the man that helped us with umbrella. That was last week. We say thank you to you and to so many other viewers on the platform who have been supportive. The likes of Udeze Chima, GOA, and NAM. You know, everybody have been supporting through one way or the other. We say thank you so much to Robert Uche. We appreciate it to everyone. Mrs. Ben, Sadiye, Mrs. Enoma, everybody, Anthony Enoma, Anthony Dirichuku, many viewers on the platform. Groan Abdul, all of you, say thank you to you. So Mr. Rauf Olu, yeah, we appreciate you as well. All right, in the comment section, we still have some viewers dropping comments there. Sunday Mbai, we say thank you to you. Thank you for joining us this morning. Alaji Kisco is also here. Thank you. Good morning, City Stand staff. Oh, well, thank you so much. We appreciate you. And to the anonymous viewer who visited us last week, who dropped 100,000 naira plus a bag of rice, who also shared food for people on the streets of Oba. We say thank you to you. We appreciate your presence. Please, diasporans, whenever you come to Nigeria, deem it fit to also visit us at this time. We do appreciate it. We appreciate it. Thank you. That's anonymous viewer. There's another anonymous viewer in United States of America, specifically dash. We appreciate you. We appreciate your support on the blog. I know he knows I'm talking about him there. All right, Vera Imont is also here. Vera Imont has been supportive as well. We say thank you. Additional Abdul, that's Mr. Femi's friend. Yeah. Say good morning to you, Additional. He's watching us from London. Thank you for joining us this morning. The weather is not that friendly, and we need to make it brave on the platform. Let's quickly. The Palace of the Palace as well. Yeah, on the program. Yeah, the Palace of the Palace.
Let's pay homage. You must pay homage to
the Palace.
We have to visit Palace this morning to pay homage.
Yeah, good morning to you.
To our king, and we say good morning.
Yeah.
Come and say excuse me. Biafra have not spoken. No, we are the real Nigeria.
All right.
We are the people that
honor don't change.
The weather don't change. The Palace of the Palace. You know, you cannot go to Oba Palace without holding a champagne and cola.
Maybe
so. That is in our place. You cannot visit a palace without elderly things. Kudos.
All right, the Palace of the Palace. That's a great man on the platform. As well, not forgetting King Joe Oba. Yes. He doesn't comment again, but we chat on WhatsApp. He's also a great man. Yeah, we appreciate you as well. And to the rest of the viewers on the platform, to Mrs. Ashebebe, we say thank you to Mrs. Bolanle in the United States of America, Buki Ashcroft. We say thank you to you, Queen Esther, Kate Perry, and some other female viewers on the platform. We say thank you to you. K Baba, thank you as well. Let's quickly move down to what we have this morning. Aregbesola on it again. Aregbesola APC clash. Aregbesola Lagos APC clash over 2027. We have said it all that no matter what, he's going to defeat President Bola Tinubu. ADC will take over both Abuja and Lagos State. Don't forget, in 2023 election, APC didn't win Abuja. APC didn't win Lagos. Now, what do you have to say concerning this?
Mr. Mike, good morning. I'm saying good morning to all our global viewers all over the world. You are most welcome to Global City Stand this morning. Yeah, you are greatly welcome to Global Stand this morning. Those who have appreciated us, as our anchorman has expressed appreciation to you, I'm also joining in saying appreciation because I'm a beneficiary of his last week. So God bless your pockets, the 16 and the rest, the anonymous giver, and the rest of you. God might will bless your pockets. I see my humble self, Mr. Ujo, you are most welcome. Yes, concerning what Aregbesola has spoken, Mr. Mike, don't forget that Aregbesola is in the heart of people of Lagos. As a close ally of President Tinubu. Don't forget that when Tinubu was the governor of Lagos State, Aregbesola was 8-year commissioner of works in Lagos State. But disputed 8 years tenure commissioner of works in Lagos State. So they see him as a close ally of Tinubu. So whenever he's talking concerning Lagos State, he still has, sympathizers, listeners, audience, always want to hear him what he wants to say. That doesn't mean that what he say will make, will have the way. Or we'll see, we'll have his way through.
But he see as a voice, he has a sympathizer, he has audience in Lagos State. A 8-time commissioner of works in Lagos State, who is tenure of 8 years commissioner of work, must have touched many areas of President Commission under Tinubu. So I believe he has some things to say, but that doesn't mean that they will take over Lagos State. But I think the coast is becoming maybe a bit not too clear anyway. We need to have a semblance of what might likely turn up. You might see a real fight of among these three parties, ADC, APC, in the likes of Aregbesola. Like I said, he still has sympathizers, people who see enjoys listening ears, because as an 8-year tenure commissioner of work. But talk is cheaper than action. ADC may be saying they want to do that. The last election we did, I'm talking about the by-election, where we filled the vacant position. What was the effect of ADC in all the states? I don't think they pick any source. And they didn't win any position. APC swept over 80% of the vote.
But they've told you not to judge them by what we experienced in the by-election.
I agree with them. Actually, I agree with them. That's not a major election. That's a by-election. But I expected them to have the kind of impact on the election. I mean, they said they're building a coalition. I expect, even if they don't win, we are expecting an appreciable number of votes ascribed to them. I'm not saying winning votes now. Let us see that maybe if APC score 20,000, let's see them scoring 3,000, 4,000. Then we can say, okay, they are present. But with this year or any appreciable vote, who score by then, yeah, how would the marginal come? Yeah, I'm not really that, but I think talk is cheaper. I'm serious to see how that coalition will transform into a real fight, a real threat, a real competitiveness, a real competition to APC retaining their power. But let's see. He said they will take over Abuja, they take over Lagos State. I'm waiting to see how that will translate into actual result for them. But otherwise, they should just go and be celebrating with Tinubu for next winning.
According to him, the APC plunged Nigerians into this current hardship we are facing. Current hardship, inflation, security, and all of that. But is Aregbesola genuinely fighting to rescue Nigeria? Or he's just fighting because he was sidelined by the ruling of Progressive Congress?
Obviously, it is clear that some of the steps we are seeing Rauf Aregbesola taking of recent is connected to the rifts between him and the incumbent President Bola Tinubu. This used to be a very close ally of Tinubu. I mean Aregbesola. Very, very close ally of Bola Tinubu before now. As OJ said, one time Commissioner of Lagos State. I think it was Commissioner for Works.
8 years.
8 years at that time. So he was that close to Tinubu. But
Tinubu also supported him to become the governor of Osun State.
Exactly. For another 8 years. So they've always been together. But when the relationship fell apart, Aregbesola began to campaign against Bola Tinubu and begin to find his own supporters as well. But in terms of him doing much in Lagos, personally, I don't see that happening. Aregbesola may not be able to match Bola Tinubu in Lagos specifically. Don't forget, Aregbesola used to hold sway in Alimosho local government. That's the largest local government in Lagos State. Yeah. Alimosho used to be in his hands in terms of control. But since the relationship, I guess he has lost that control, even though he still have some of his followers that believed in him. Secondly, unfortunately, the kind of politics that we play, which is heavily monetized, I don't see an Aregbesola having that war chest to play with when the chips are down. He may not be able to bring out the kind of money that is involved in our own kind of politics, which unfortunately
normally sway so some voters to follow a particular line. So as the day goes by, when the coast become clearer, we begin to see the direction that things will be going. But for me, I don't see Aregbe as a major threat to the incumbent president in whether in Lagos State or in the general election.
This is a man that is currently leading opposition party, forces against President Bola Tinubu in Lagos. Of course, we all know that Tinubu supported him. Would you say this is a betrayal?
No, Mr. Mike, it's not a betrayal. The purpose of politics is all about interest. Like my co-reviewer also alluded to the point I earlier raised, that I was a strong supporter of Tinubu for 8-year tenure of Government Tinubu as governor of Lagos State. He was the 8-year uninterrupted 8-year commissioner of works that had executed the work aspect of Government Tinubu for the whole 8 years. And then he also alluded to it that he was supposed to be a governor also said by President Tinubu. But now the interest it's not on the same page any longer. They have to part way. So that's what politics is all about. So, but because I'm still saying that point that Aregbe Should has some influences in Lagos State. It may not be. I'm not saying control influences
in Lagos or Alimosho.
Okay, wait.
That was his place.
Mr. Mike. See, I'm not using the word controlling influence. I'm careful.
Okay, it's not controlling.
I'm not saying controlling.
Yes. Influence.
I'm not using the word controlling influence. But it has some influences on Lagos State. As far as closeness to Tinubu is concerned, if somebody can be 8-year commissioner of works in the for Tinubu for that period of tenure, I'm not saying he's going to control but he has some influences such that you never can tell that the vote you may expect that Tinubu will sweep may not necessarily be so. Tinubu will still win, but may not got that overwhelming winning vote. Yes, I'm still convinced of the point I raised. I should see a influence in Lagos State. Yes, don't forget he's a member of Justice Forum, where Tinubu also belongs in APC, and they cannot even rule out this issue of sympathy. Yes, I'm not saying this will prove winning votes.
I won't even condemn your submission.
Yes.
Now that Labour Party has joined the ADC. I'm talking about, Labour Party gubernatorial candidate in the last election.
Yes.
His rival.
Yes.
Are you aware he has joined the ADC?
Yes. And
you know the number of votes.
Yes. And then the three factors is still there. Yes. So I'm telling you, so I'm not using the word that was clear what I'm using. I'm not using the word controlling, but a sizable chunk of the vote that may reduce the percentage Tinubu is supposed to get. APC is supposed to get because I'm still very confused on that point I raised. But yes, APC may still have the majority then. But like if you score 80 before and you now score 60, it's still the majority. But 20% has been reduced. I'm still sure of what I'm talking about. But that does not mean that. So because their interest no longer aligning, they are not on the same page. He has gone on different side to APC now. And don't forget, everybody will go to campaign. Yes, when they said we should not judge by what happened by election, I agree with them. This general election is a different election. General election is different from my election. It's an election whereby the totality of Nigerian conscience is coming to play. Where they will review social of things as per their life for 4 years now. So we give a renewal of tenure to this government because that's the general election. It's not from by-election. The few people that participate in by-election. So when it comes to general election, totality of Nigerian conscience and mentality is at stake. Is awakening. Somebody wants to get a new tenure for the next 4 years. Must we give him or not? How fair was our life in the past 4 years? Are we feel better or worse? So that's going to count. And so that will also go into what the actual relation of 2027 will be as per Lagos State and other areas concerning ADC and other parties. So APC needs not to just go on skipping. People thinking that everything is gone. No, because yes, I'm not saying they will fire them, but because the equivalent factor is still there, the election process is still there, the institution of election is still there. They are supposed to give us free and fair. We just give us free and fair. if they do the way they did 2023, we know that it will go this way, same way of president. We are explaining that now. We are saying how people will express the expression itself. We are not talking of what they will declare as the expression we have expressed, but we are talking of the expression itself. APC is not just think that it's going to be now. We were hinting before the program started that Akpabio and SSG are begging Nigeria that they should understand Tinubu economic policy. Those are the things that will come to factor of how Nigeria will express themselves. One thing is the expression of yourself, another thing is discretion of your expression. Is it the what you expect that was declared? We are not talking about that. We know that factor is there. Yes, but talking of the expression itself, how will people express themselves? And will they express their heart fully for APC, going by the experiences of the last 4 years or the cost of living? It matters. So that's why I may not rule out what APC is saying. I'm not saying they will win. I keep questioning listeners, and I'm not saying they will have their way, but because electoral process itself is another big factor that will determine. Yeah, but the talk of expression itself is America. That's my point. I think people understand my saying. The expression, I have expressed myself. This is what I said. But when you now say this is what I said, and I don't have power about it that longer. It is said that I've not changed what I've expressed. So the outcome of the discussion of the expression is another factor. Like I said, this is being governed by electoral system. But the expression itself, are people going to express their franchise for APC in like of what they have expressed in the last 4 years?
The last 4 years.
Yeah.
But I get to my mind.
Okay, how would you observe that our elections don't always reflect the realities of the people? Over the years, it's not peculiar to this administration. Over the years, our elections hardly reflect what is on ground, and that should be worrisome to a large extent. And I'll give you an instance. The sentiments that do play out during elections. I will just give you an example. You'll be hearing things like, this is South. This is the time for the Southwest person. He has done 4 years. I think the man that is speaking is suffering. The man that is speaking is finding it difficult to pay school fees, but yet he will still be bringing out that sentiment that this is our son. This is a Yoruba person. We cannot. That means he's not going to vote just because of the fact that he wants to change the narrative. He's bringing a sentiment of it's our turn now. This is the time of Yoruba. I've listened to a lot of people. I've heard people say that. So his voting has nothing to do with what he or she is passing through at that point in time. He's talking about it is time of South, irrespective of what you are bringing. This guy should just do his 8 years. It is his right. It is our turn. It is our turn, kind of a thing. What Yorubas call politics and all of that. So there are percentage of Nigerians that will follow that route, irrespective of what is happening to the economy or to the security. So we must always factor that in our equation. That is not everybody that is thinking of, no, I have been going through pain in the last 4 years. I want to change the narrative. Of course, there are percentage of people that want to follow that path. But everybody is not going to think that, this is what we are feeling now. No, some people are feeling it, yet they will do otherwise. Okay, so we must consider all of that.
Mr. Mike, that school of thought you are going to the percentage of it is very minute, very small. It's negligible. I'm telling you. If you take, but if you put the whole expression, the whole percentage of the expression on table, the expression people put on table, the expression of people that people make. Nigerians. Yes. If you put it on table, you will see the percentage of it. Let's say you will see that part of that expression is negligible, very negligible, very minute. What normally compromises our expression is the system. I'm telling you. Otherwise, if our electoral system had been made to function perfectly, we have seen that expression factor I've spoken about initially will have carried the way. Will have carried the day. You see, stopping the whole charge. You have seen that point, that past experience, that sentiment. Whether we like it or not, it's Yoruba man. I don't want to care. Whether it's misruling me, I will give me a vote. It constitutes a little percentage of it. The expression will have what makes election counts in other countries. This is the expression of people. This is the expression of the people now. No, what made Trump to come back now when he was defeated by bidding during COVID.
All right, let's go to the comment section because of the weather condition. Now, the team says there's absolutely nothing that can stop Tinubu from getting the second term. By December, they will appoint a Yoruba man that will replace Mahmood as the INEC chairman. The man will perfect his regents.
Okay.
Blessed God says if the election is free and fair, I agree. But with aggression in Lagos, never. So he agrees that if the election is free and fair in Lagos, they will take over Lagos. But with aggression, it's not possible. We are not looking towards a credible election.
I mean, now I've not said the electoral system. The institution that handles the election is the expression people are put in terms of franchise. Who would clear their expression in terms of result? They will not be clear about the result of our expression for us. They will declare something perverted. Compromise to us. That's where the problem they having. That's the problem they having. But to tell us that President people will still want to go. When they knew they are suffering, they will still want to go the way of suffering again.
All right, GOA says if Nigerians vote by performance, APC cannot get up to 3 votes. One from Bat, one from Rat, and one from Kunle. All right, that's GOA for you. We know the persons you are talking about. Gentleman Mike. All right, who was the gentleman Mike talking about? This is coming from GOA. Move down to Andrew Okudimi. Some people used to say that if an election in Nigeria is free and fair, excuse me, can Nigeria conduct a free and fair election? Capital no.
We can. Mr. Mike, I know
the kind of system we run.
Mr. Mike, is determined. It depends on who is at the end of affairs.
Okay, the person that is there now is President Bola Tinubu. Can he run?
He cannot. Now he has never conducted. Tinubu has never conducted free and fair election. He has never won that free and fair electoral process. He has never won.
OJ said that a school of thought was, minute in terms of percentage and all of that.
Yes.
After the first term of Muhammadu Buhari, the question should be: were Nigerians enjoying during the first term of Muhammadu Buhari? The answer is capital no.
Yes.
When he was out for the second term, look at the massive turnout that he also had from the north. Let's look at the north now to tell you that is always the pattern. And what were they talking about? Whether you like it or not, you deserve another 4 years, regardless of how you feel, regardless of whether I have a better life or not. They gave him millions of votes. Does that translate into the performance of Muhammadu Buhari? So how can you say that school of thought is minute in terms of what it carries? Most of the time, people vote on sentiments and leave the real issues, and it still exists tomorrow. Excuse me.
Sorry about that.
Mr. Mike, you see, what I'm trying to tell you is that it is the electoral system that not allowed the expression to be fully. That we have this. The expression people give during the franchise, during voting. It is the system that not allowed to come up as we're supposed to be. It is the system that have been declaring false result to us. If the press have been very fruitful and be rigging free, we will have known that that crowd you just came up in North was not expressed for
Buhari. Let's quickly move down to another topic we have on ground. Parents Groan. Schools resume 2025-2026 academic year. This is on page 12 of the Nigerian Tribune, the newspaper. We will have other headlines here because of the weather. We won't be able to read them out. We have no option but to increase fees. This is private school owners are saying this at this point in time. The Nigerians are passing through serious hardship. They are still increasing school fees. State orders seek ban on mandatory sale of books by schools. Is this not a form of extortion? Mandating parents to buy school books.
Mr. Mike, where we have a system that's not functioning, you have everything you can think of that will work against people. The system is not functioning. Of course, it's government not expressing Nigerians. Government is expressing Nigerians now. You told us a good policy. The management of that good policy messed up life of Nigerians. So everybody queuing, following the queue, taking queue after what the federal government itself is doing. If you have a private institution, raising their fees, what about government institutions, universities, polytechnic, college education, government secondary school, they are also raising their fees, the school fees and everything. So they are following what government is doing. If government itself is not doing that, they will have a go to challenge the private sector. Why are you doing this? Because government school fees, universities tuition fee has increased.
But the issue of books, school books, is the government forcing parents to buy school books?
In university, when we are in higher institution, our lecturer forced us to buy handouts. I bought many handouts. The school did not stop lecturer from sending handouts. So he went through it now. Mr. Mike, he went through the same thing now. If the government has stopped it at that level of government institution, they will have a call to tell private school, don't do this. But in the higher institution, you go there. There are some lecturers that if you don't buy their handouts, you already know you're on your way of carrying about that cost. You'll be forced to buy it. So government itself does not have the credibility of talking to private institutions that don't do it, because they are also guilty of it. If they have done their own work very well, if they have made tuition fee, everything, school education to be affordable to Nigerians, they will have a got to compare this private institution that don't do this, and they will listen to them, or they will get the license of recognition to close down their school. But government itself is faulty. You look at the so-called what's it called, the fee, the student loan. Is it functioning? The student loan, the government has established 10 million of students have gotten student loan. So government that's supposed to be the one running the affairs. Leading example is very faulty, very guilty in all these areas of life. So they don't have the guts, they don't have the moral ground to now go to private sector and be telling them do this, do that, because they are guilty of it. Otherwise, private school should not be found doing this.
Yeah, gentlemen, it seems education is becoming a privilege for the rich people alone in the country with this hardship, in Nigeria. How do you think parents will survive this resumption?
It's a tough one. Students, kids are resuming. I can relate to that very personally. I think I must commend what Ogun State government has done. I think he has come up with a 7-year lifespan for books, and I think it's a good development, so that our parents doesn't need to be buying these books again and again in every section. So government must look at some of these other areas where the tuition can be brought down. But as OJ said, you are not leading by example as a government. Most of your institutions that are government run are still very, very expensive in terms of tuition fee and all of that. So they may not have that moral right to look at the private institution in the face. But by and large, parents must find a way around it. Schools have resumed. School fees must be paid, Michael.
Must be paid. And for those that don't have the money to send their children to private school,
they have option of. See, there's nothing that is a must when it gets to what you can afford.
Yes.
If you think it's no longer bearable to send your words to private,
withdraw them
and put them in the public school.
Even public school is even more expensive.
Continue. You're saying something.
Okay. Government school is even more expensive now to run. I have cousins whose students are in public schools. They pay. If you can imagine how much they pay, they also pay very expensive too. There's this different cost of fund they will ask you to pay this. And I was surprised that in public school, yes, it's also going on. So it's not private school alone. Public school is also becoming maybe nearly unaffordable. Don't let me say unaffordable, maybe nearly unaffordable to public people. So it is the same thing going on in public school. So no one is exempted. Everything is privatized now, both public and private. So what I was explaining right now.
Thank you so much.
Good morning, Mike. Good morning, our ever esteemed global audience, and good morning, Nigeria. I want to first of all use this moment to express my gratitude to those that have, extended some kind of kindness towards you on this platform. God will continue to keep you alive and continue to grow in all your endeavors. I say thank you once more.
I say good morning to all our global viewers. We say may God continue to be with you as He continuously be with us on this platform. Thank you very much.
Now, with the defection of the members of Labour Party to the African Democratic Congress, does it mean that the political base or the structure of President Bola Tinubu will be weakened?
You see, okay, you want to respond to that?
Well, it is weakening because politics is a game of number, and as we are talking now, it's a minus for the team Tinubu. It's a minus. So the more the opposition are gathering, the more ADC are receiving, more member, the more the camp of Tinubu is weakening, and the more we see them working together like ADC and Labour Party, like that kind of a meeting we saw between the former president Goodluck Jonathan and Peter Obi recently. If we continue to see more of that, it's a threatening to the victory of President Bola Tinubu in 2027. So it's a threat to them. It's a minus to them.
All right, you said it's a threat to them, but is it possible for Aregbesola to serve as a threat to the ruling of Progressive Congress?
You see, Aregbesola as a person, I've always been, though I do not like his politicking, but it still remains a factor to some extent, because he was one of those asset men that President Bola Tinubu used in gaining this momentum that he currently has in the country. And you cannot even wish it away, you know. Aregbesola started off politicking in Lagos State from Alemosho, where he hails from, as where he once held sway as a juggernaut there, and before he translated it to Osun State and became a governor. And if such momentum is still at his disposal, you can better imagine what he will bring to book in this ADC coalition. By and large, to some extent, ADC, they are growing in leaps and bounds in terms of membership. And I've also said on this platform that politics in this part of the divide, in anywhere, is about alignment and realignment. How you farm it is not left to you. And I think so far so good. ADC, they are trying to muzzle every arsenal at their command to cut relevant personnel into their fold, and to see that they give APC-led government administration a run for their money. But it's also a signal for the APC-led government to also do the needful by trying to give us some kind of a direction that, enough of all this lambasting, enough of all this negative report coming from this thing. Let us also up the ante so that we deliver on our mandate. I think for as far as politics is concerned, competition is allowed, and I believe that it's going to be a very, very good encounter to watch.
All right, so some see Aregbesola as a power-hungry politician, you know, after years of being with President Bola Tinubu, you know, in politics. But currently, do you think he's genuinely fighting to rescue Nigeria from this current hardship we are facing? Of course, he cited examples of what we are facing, the rising fuel prices. We talked about inflation in all aspects. Is he genuinely fighting to rescue?
You see, Mike, I did mention it earlier, or maybe you didn't even pay attention to what I said.
Okay.
The gist of my comment. I did mention that the person of Aregbesola and his politicking, this was a person that when he had sway as Osun State governor, he ran that state for close to either 16 or 18 months without commissioner. And you begin to wonder, he has now turned himself to an island unto himself. Even though I'm not all that excited about ADC as a powerful tool to rescue power, because it's just same of the same people trying to recycle themselves in the corridors of power. I want to believe 2027 is going to be a very, very interesting game, because because sovereignty lies with the people. I'm looking at a situation just like what transpired in Nepal, where people stood up and say enough is enough. It's not about the ADC carrying our yanis to the center. It's about the people rising up. That docility that has always remained with us, I think might change come 2027, and that is my take.
Femi, don't you think this man, I mean Aregbesola, will be committing political suicide by working against the man who once supported his political career?
Well, when we talk about political suicide of Aregbesola, he has committed it long time ago. Politically now, it was only when Buhari was there that was enjoying. And if anybody thinks that somebody like Aregbesola is coming to rescue Nigeria, then that person, I don't know how reasonable that person is, because this is the man that enjoyed at least 4 years of Muhammadu Buhari as a Minister of Interior. And we know what to witness that time. Only what to witness is just for Aregbe to come and declare public holiday. Was a minister of a public holiday, and we know how many prisons that was broken when Aregbesola was there. The most notorious one was the one that happened in Abuja, and we know the group of people that they were able to rescue. Group of terrorists, they broke into our prison, and up to this moment, we don't know how many of them escaped, how many they have rearrested, we don't know. So, when we want to talk about Aregbesola, it's not that somebody like that has something tangible to offer Nigeria. But as it may be now, that we don't have, even if you want to weigh between the options, you will be confused. You don't know which one to choose. Tinubu is not doing well. Does it mean that the ADC will give us a better something? Me, I doubt it. If I see somebody like Aregbesola, go and see the way he rule Osun State now. Go and see the way Aregbesola rule Osun State as if Osun State was his father's parlor. He just put everything upside down. Our education, before he came, we know where education was. We know our position when we talk about WAEC. Only what we saw was big infrastructure without resorts.
Yeah, to buttress your points, this morning, Governor Adeleke has surpassed APC's 12-year record under 3 years, says students of Osun.
But thank God, it's not a politician that said that, because when somebody says something,
Adeleke has done better than that. PDP has done better than APC.
Even when Oyinlola, do you know when Oyinlola was there, WAEC was free. But before you write that WAEC, you first of all pass mock, so that state will not waste money. It is for the student, for the brilliant student. Right? So, thank God it was student that said this. It's not a politician. Go and see what Aregbesola put. All of state, all the students, they are using one uniform. And who is the people are the people that is in charge of a sewing uniform for them? It was, let me tell you something. That man put, okay, go and see the end of Okoino. Before Aregbesola finished his regime, Okoino is nowhere to be found again. Some students are just using it to watch porno. That is what they are using it for. So the man thought he had something here, up here, but when you put everything together, you see zero, nothing.
This brings me back to what GOA has written here this morning. 8 years commissioner, 8 years governor, 8 years minister. Aregbesola solidly knows Nigeria isn't working. See now?
You see, that's to tell you that most of them, they are hallucinating. And they have not really come to reality. They think that they will continue to ride roughshod over our collective sensibility. As far as I understand this country to be, most of the players, the so-called gladiators in the firmament now, as we call it, the political firmament or political space or amphitheater, they are not really doing our own bidding. Because as far as I understand, it's like they are all just trying to finger our brain as a mass of people. Because to me, Aregbesola, you will recall when he was governor, he was the one that was also trying to chaperone some kind of a religious agenda, where people will have to be cladding themselves. I see that they are important. I see that they are important to schools. Trying to, all these kind of people, they are not my own kind of, because Nigeria, for crying out loud, Nigeria is meant to be a secular state, and it will continue to remain so. You must not pride any religion over any other one, because as long as we must coexist under equity, we must not do anybody that does anything arbitrarily contrary to that. It does not fit to be at the center of governance, and that's my take.
All right, in the comment section, Andrew Ogundimi says Aregbesola almost caused religious crisis. between
Yes.
Christians and Muslims.
Not
in
almost,
Osun
because
State.
it's in Igbo.
Yes.
People wear asoegungun. Yes, people wear masquerade clothes to school in Igbo that time, because when Muslims say they must be covered their head, some people wear choir regalia. After that one, then some masquerade people say, it is our turn now. They wear the masquerade, went to school.
All right, we move down to GOA and what was it saying? Yeah.
GOA,
Okay, sorry. Yeah, Antnam. How can ADC win when nobody is excited about their candidacy? You need to be able to bring the votes out. APC is ready to master. All right, we move down to National Abu. Very, very possible to vote out APC and Tinubu administration if all Nigerians are hungry and insecure. But my problem with us Nigerians, we love food and money. We love food and money more than our future. But can we jettison that in the 2027 election? Food and money. I think these are our major problems.
You see,
Once they give you food, the rate of
as much as
and they present money to you, 5,000, 20,000 or so.
as much as
That's
I will not
inside your
say,
conscience.
you know, because our political space is highly monetized, and if you look at it, if you take a cursory look at how these people are being thrown to governance, take for instance, starting from the councillorship level, how much does it take to even obtain a form? Even if you are even meant to deliver the good democracy to your constituency, then the route that you have been meant to take to collect forms, how has it been transparent? How has it been orderly? How has it been representative of an ideal society? That is where you continue to look at the processes is also flawed in its entirety. And I have always maintained that unless the template, we need to rejig the entire electoral template before we can say we will have a semblance of a good democratic experiment. As long as we continue to move round and round in circles, but it will be a tall order, a mirage of some sort. That's my take.
All right, talk. No action. Go to Nepal and verify the way forward. Yeah, I think that
I didn't mention it here.
We can't repeat Nepal here.
I mentioned
why
it.
can't we repeat?
We can't. What they did in Nepal, I don't pray for it. Burning everywhere. You know, stop. If you kill people, fine. If you kill all these bad people, they don't burn down their states. When Jaliroli wanted to do something like that, the whole Ghana was not burned. If anybody know how to deal with these people, deal with them. But I will not support anybody go to Abuja and burn all our facility. I don't wish anybody to do that.
Haven't we reached that point
We
where we need to
go out. When we go out, it's not to burn our property. Egypt did it. They don't burn anywhere. They just rally. They gather together. I don't see that. I don't see sense in madness. To me, that is my. You can take it or leave it. I don't support burning down of our property because we want to protest. We can do more than that. We can do more than burning down our property.
Mike, I've always been.
We once did it.
Yeah, we once did it. It was yes, it was wrong. It's not. Do you know how many burning down our BRT system? BRT was unable to. BRT buses. Since then, we have not been able to.
Even police stations.
Do you know how many police we killed? And those police, they are also our brothers. They are also Nigerians. That is the truth. Police are also victims of circumstances in this country. If you don't know, they are also victims. As me and you, the only problem they have is just that they have the power. I mean, to find their own grievances upon us. It is we that we are bearing their own grievances. But they also, what? How much are they paying them? Some of these people, they are just tools in the hand of politicians.
All right, it will shock you, Femi. I mean it. It will shock you. I'm not the one saying this. Nandi.
Come and start it here.
Tinubu is coming back 2027. All right, let's continue. Sorry.
Okay.
Say Tinubu is coming back 2027. It will shock you.
It's a matter of time now. And no say it's a matter of time. I don't want to argue that one with him. And who are the people that will make it happen? There are people like him and me. And Tinubu is not a demigod and he's not a ghost. That is the issue. Like somebody said the other time that despite all what you are passing through, some people will see attached sentiment. Up to this moment, as you are still talking, there are some people the car they buy 7-8 million naira. like 5 years ago. They are buying it 25 million naira. Yet, if you are still condemning Tinubu, they will still be looking at your face with different kind of sentiments.
FM is just making noise. If you are giving 20,000 naira now, you will vote for APC. This is coming from Olumide.
That is your own opinion. Give me first whether I will change my mind or not. Just give me 20,000 naira. You think 20,000 naira is my problem as I am here now? Don't know what you are saying. You know how many 20,000 I collect on this stand alone? Yes, now.
All right, those properties are the public property, and they have rights to do whatever they want with it.
Not to destroy it. That is
chaos.
I don't believe in destroyer. You can decide to destroy your own property anyway, but I'm not surprised.
Can destruction solve any problem? Destruction of properties.
You see, public properties are being created out of taxpayers' money. And first of all, when you destroy property, in a way that you want to showcase your anger, I think that one is a needless way of bringing your grievances to the fore. And Mike, you will recall during the days of the war in India, spearheaded by Mahatma Gandhi, he said that when you make a protest, you know, when Mahatma Gandhi led a protest, he said protest of non-violence, and he was able to make a complete point by doing so. And all those people that believe in him also did it in that mode. And today you can see what India is doing as of the now. And Nigeria, the only thing is that at time when we start something, midway you see hoodlums hijacking it, using it to feed their own nest. That is why that I say when we are ready, the mass of the people, we are ready for a change. We have to jettison that docility in our vein. We all come out and do the needful. And I want to believe that as long as Nigeria belongs to you and I, and people in the diaspora, because contributing on this platform is part of trying to change the status quo or the society. And I want to believe that all these things, if we can have mass of people, I mean, going towards a particular lane of reasoning, I think it will make much more impact than destroying properties. Because if you destroy properties, you will need to rebuild it again to taxpayers' money. I think Ghana is a West African country here. You knew what happened during the time of Rawlings. When Rawlings came to the fore, he killed all those 5 generals and their acolytes. And today, during that time, when he was still alive, Ghana was able to breathe a sigh of relief to some extent before they dip again into the circle of corruptible act. I think that can also be replicated here if the political will is there on the part of the people.
All right, on education, we have parents groaning as schools resume. And some are saying that the government should regulate school fees just the way it regulates fuel and electricity tariffs. Is it possible?
It's not possible. It's not possible. And even Mr. President,
private schools are owned by private.
Yes, and even everywhere around the world, there are private school and public school. Even in the United States of America, people that are living there, ask them, is there no private school? Is there no public school? Yes, and the narrative is different.
And does that mean that the government has no power to regulate?
You can't regulate here. You can't. Even President Bola Tinubu don't believe in regulation of price. They have asked him once that can't we regulate price? He said no. I don't believe in regulation of price. Let competition crash. I mean, the price of any commodity. So likewise, government cannot regulate school fees. It's not private school. It's not possible. The only thing I think they can do is to make sure that their own school, first of all, make sure that their own school is made to be looking good and attractive to the public. Then after that one, you have successfully compelled private owner to make their own cheaper so that it will be attractive. Anything apart from that one, there's nothing you can do. I invest my billions of naira to establish school, and you expect me to be collecting peanuts? Do you know? It's not easy. I don't support although there are some schools that their school fees is so exorbitant, but at the same time, it's not easy to invest. To carry you want to buy a land property in this alone. You want to buy ordinary land property. You know what it costs before you not put building on it. Or you can't build, you rent. Because you pay rent, pay salary, pay and every sort of thing. It's not easy.
Yeah, Mr. Vincent, why are they hiking school fees beyond parents' reach in this present hardship we are facing? Don't you think the government should try as much as possible to regulate it?
I will be repeating myself again. When I say the ruling elite, they don't really care about us. When I raise the hashtag on this platform, and to also make allusion to what I've said, you see a case in recent time is the one that happened in Ondo State, where they say that okay, you see pupil going to the next class, they say they are graduating, they will start bringing to the fore all sorts of extortion. I don't know when I remember during the days of during my own days when we were in school, there was nothing like when I'm going to the next class, maybe from 1 to from 2, they have to do graduation, I have to buy gown. Then my other younger one cannot use the books that I've used. So then you begin to wonder that what has become our society. Because if the people, the leadership, is not really doing much to see that there is sanity in all the sectors of the country, then how would you now say that you want to regulate private education? For crying out loud, private education, they are business owners. They want to make profit on their business. And you cannot tell them, because you yourself as a government body, how much of a due diligence have you been carrying out on the public school that is currently in operation? Then you begin to wonder, when you now say you want to regulate education, it's like you are just making mockery of yourself.
All right, let us take this story from Fabio and Akume. What are they saying? They are begging Nigerians to be patient with President Bola Tinubu. Senate President Godswill Akpabio and Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Judge Akume, have appealed to Nigerians to exercise patience with President Bola Tinubu's administration, insisting that the economic and political reforms currently causing hardship will ultimately yield prosperity.
You see, Mike, I've said something.
We expected it to yield results.
Somebody that cooks soup,
more hardship.
Somebody that the mother cooks soup will not say the mother soup is not sweet, because that person does not have any other window of opportunity to taste another soup. And that's also some of my opinion on Akume and Akpabio, because they are acolytes to Tinubu. And what would you say? And what would they say that would be different? They will always want to toe the line and say, okay, let's continue to deceive these people. I think we've had enough deception already up to the air. We need a sign of relief, because the entire society is charged because of inflationary trend that has ballooned to the top. And I was listening to a piece of comment on Facebook the other day. A man said that he used to fill his tank 18,000 naira, but today he now fill his tank of his car for close to 80,000 naira. Then you begin to wonder, if you are being meant to have a take-home salary of 100,000, where do you now lie in terms of expense and taking care of your family? I want to believe that Akume and Akpabio, they are living in the moon. They are not in tandem with the modern realities as the economy stands.
Should Nigerians continue to endure this hardship? This is not the first time Akpabio.
I'm telling you, it's very
even Vice President Shetima has said it several times. But what's the timeline for the relief? When is it going to end?
If you are wicked yourself, you know. They themselves, they know what they are doing. And this matter of begging started during the regime of Buhari. It was you have to bear, and there is a green light or red light at the end of the tunnel, and it has become a Jeremiah ministry, national anthem. Appeal to them, slap them and beg them. I beg, no thanks, I slap you. That is what they are doing. Because when you are saying we should endure, do you endure? Akume and Akpabio, they should come and tell us that. What do they do to endure? Is their salary cut? Is their allowance cut? Instead, they are making an attempt to increase their salary now, and they are asking us to bear. What are they bearing? What is Akpabio bearing? Instead of Akpabio to bear, they are looking at the skirts inside the house. So you should lead by example. Start from their boss. Now, see, me. Instead of traveling now that I want to do my holiday because of what Nigeria is passing through, I choose to remain in Lagos, or I will go to a particular place to go and spend my holiday. You don't show sign that Nigeria is poor. You don't show sign that Nigeria are suffering. The way you spend money, like that, our money is water.
And they are receiving fat salaries.
And they are receiving fat salary, fat allowances. We are hearing about the billions of naira being go down the drain in the NNPC, in the every. There is no news we hear that will make you happy, and you're asking us to be enjoyed. Anyway,
Mike, it's also theater of the observer. When they are the one coming to tell us that we should enjoy with the Mr. President policy, which they are part of. And where were the opinion molders in the party? And how much wigging have they done in seeing that Mr. President told the line or the yearning of the masses? And how much marching orders is appealing going to have to see that his people in the middle belt, especially Benue State where he hails from, are not being killed? But for crying out loud, for how long are we going to remain petty when we are wielding governmental instruments in this country? I believe that Akume and go and sit down. I've always been in a school of thought that leadership is about service. And you want to do it by also using yourself as an example. How much of a sacrifice have they made on their own part? Have they cut their salary and all their allowances into two to show that they are really heading towards the right direction? How much more have they really done in this regard? Then we cannot continue like this. I think it's a theater of the assault to me. It is might not be an unwarranted statement coming from that.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you very much for having me.
All right, good morning. We have evangelist to welcome to the program.
Good morning, sir. Good morning. Good morning, the viewers. Good morning, City Stan. Good morning, Michael.
We greeted the viewers before.
Yeah.
I'll move to what we have. Only for how long will Nigerians continue to endure? Akume and Akpabio have begged Nigerians to please bear with President Bola Tinubu on his economic policies. But we should sacrifice between Nigerians and the federal government. These are people receiving fast salaries, allowances, and all of that. We should sacrifice.
Yeah, I think candidly, we need to talk to our leaders. Right, they should cut their coats now according to their size. As Nigerians, as they are telling Nigeria now, there is going to be hardship, and the policy, it will take a time for it to manifest, and I can say wholeheartedly it's still going to be good for Nigerians at long run. But who are the people that are going to feel the brunt? That's the ordinary citizen, and that is what me too have been campaigning for. That you don't just gather yourself in Halo Chamber in Abuja there and be sharing money while your children are hungry on the streets. And it's only when you want to campaign you come back home, and it's applicable to all of them, right from the governors down to local government, down to so we need to checkmate that. And why I cannot blame them likewise is we have slept in slumber for long, because the democracy belongs to us, and we abandon our constituency and we don't turn to a spectators. And the spectator we turn to now is what is affecting us today, because we ought to have been checkmating them from onset. How old were these leaders when they clinched the government seats then? The likes, I even let's retract back to the days of the General Yakubu Gowon, the Obasajos of the former President Obasajos of this world, the Yaraga of this world. How old were they when they clinched the seat of the government? And they are saying the youth are the future leader of tomorrow. When will the youth become leaders? Because they see the lacuna in us and they are just riding us and taking advantage of us. So about the government's pleading now that they should have some time with them and for them to be able to actualize what they're doing. But the charity has to begin from them. They themselves should caution the way they spend their expenditures, because Baba cannot be chopping and they tell Pikin, say make it calm down, everything will be set up, everything will be, and you are chopping, you are eating larger, and you are eating fat.
You are pushing it straight to them this morning, right?
Yeah, this morning now, yeah, because and about the the economy of the food we are talking of, let's be candid. There are some food stuff that's come down, and we ourselves, we are problem of ourselves. Let's say it. You and me, we citizens, we are problem of ourselves, because average citizen of Nigeria, the greed inside us is enough. I mean, to escalate the hardship we're facing. I can tell you what, yes, my brother. I can tell you, you are the cause
of this inflation.
Of this beef. No, I can tell you, Mike. You see, I keep saying, average like Nigerian, the greed is there. That what is it going to take home? Like the added up the profits.
Is it Nigerians that remove subsidy?
It's not Nigeria, but the subsidy they remove. The effect of that subsidy ought to not to have turned to this hardship everybody is talking now, and you could see the hardship have been reduced now. You said Gary has the drop price of Gary reduced. Yes, the price of Gary has been.
Parents are groaning.
For the on the school fees.
No, yeah,
on the school fees. That's I think that is, and I'm so happy.
Hardship has reduced,
and I'm so happy for you to go into that to bring that statement to bring that issues in. And I can tell you what, in my school, right, my children's school, although it's not public school, it's a private school. Okay. And single-handedly, I sent it to their archive, where they always raise meat, all sort of things. The portal. That why is this school always charging exorbitant money? Why is this school? I never care whether they are going to suspend my daughter, my son, or every one of them. But the greed in average Nigeria, that even school owners, is enough for us to be able to checkmate them. At times, when they call for school children, the school meeting for the PTA meeting, I go there and I say my mind. In which majority of them don't even expect what I will say. We hit them, and I will say my mind to them. Say, you people, is more or less you are making the parents.
Did you ask them what brought about the increment?
Nothing brought, Mike.
Nothing brought about it.
It's just the greed.
They just started increasing.
It's just the greed, Mike.
As a result,
Mike. Yes, let me tell you. And the whole thing started from the church, the faith, churches.
Don't mention the school. Don't mention the school name. Don't mention the name of the school. Continue.
It started from the churches.
Churches.
Their home schools.
Okay.
I mean, they're supposed to be. They help us to the citizen, to the. Those ones are even their fee has skyrocketed to the level.
What was the major thing that brought, or the major factor that brought about that increment?
It's just the unseriousness of the government that's supposed to regulate education.
Which government?
Generally, the government that has been successive government, that because the majority of them have university. Our former president have the university. That was Baba Ota. That's Obasanjo has. What's it called? That university?
The Bells.
And the Bells. Yeah, thank you very much. Atiku has the university of American University. You could see all those things are what they are snowballing into the hardship for the children of the common man. Because those are the school that they can take as the world class school that everybody is sending their children to now. Why the normal schools that they need to take care of, they leave them on cater for. So I think the system we are practicing in this country, we need all to sit down together and say, how did we find ourselves where we are today? When you're talking of the Tinubu, 10 of President Tinubu will still come, and there won't be solution on it.
Yes, we are for evangelists. It's the hike we are experiencing in schools, not as a result of the reform or economic policies of President Bola Tinubu.
If you say the reform of the policy of Bola Tinubu, I will disagree, because before Bola Tinubu come to power, there are some other series of governments that have run before Bola Tinubu, and the price has never remained the same. There's always increase. But I noticed that it is more increased now than ever before. You understand? I believe, there is no how people must complain. But there is something I want us to understand, that when you are running, because there is something you say which I don't buy the idea and I don't like it, saying that churches own a school, increasing the salary, the school fees or whatsoever. Please, before the church start establishing schools in Nigeria, I believe that government owns schools before the church. Is that not so? And excuse me. So when I say you church, who and you say God missionary, how did the missionary come? Is it not government? They come through the government. The missionary did not come on their own. They came through the government. I know what I'm saying. Yes, they came through the government. So having said this, my beloved brother, I will still point again where all the inflation of school fees comes is from the government. Why did I say so? In a government or a country that is not running a system of Nazism or total system of governance, you understand, it is always like this. But if you go like Italy and Romania, some other part of the world who are running total system of government, that means it is the government that manages, that run the affairs of the people in their country. They are the ones that have that power to regulate even the rent, because it's applicable to what? To rent. Because landlord wake up at any time, increases the house rent, you begin to beg. They can throw 300, 400 on top of your house rent. Then you begin to bargain. And government cannot change it because it is their privacy. So when it comes to privacy like that, I don't blame, because we are not running a government whereby government is the one that controls the society things. We should know this. So it is occurrable and it is expected. You understand? And when you talk of all these things, how much, how far is the government themselves managing the affairs that is under their custody? Let's look into that. But nobody, you know, if before you think of individuals, my co-colleagues here said greed. That greed, there is an adage my people say, Isim Miribarwa, cake and the garden, meaning that the head of the sea, if the head of the sea corrupts or a kind of gets a kind of dirty, become dirty, how will the end of it look like? Our leaders on their own, the people in the position, are the cause, they are greed. And it is the greediness of them that is falling on everyone on the street.
And has plunged us.
Yeah, with what you are saying. You know, I said something there. Was it not on Saturday? Thereabout, it was on Saturday. I told you one or two things when I was running a business. You understand? I share some ideas with you. I just lock up with them. Why all these things are happening? I do bring that from the onset, the leaders, people on top, they control and they manage and they are sincere. They will bring down that policy and they will be able to checkmate and fight whosoever in the society that come up with anything called greediness. But they themselves, they agreed. That is why they cannot come down to checkmate or to correct anybody. You understand? They don't have to. I could remember, was it a Fashola time or Ambody? They talk about looking into the rent of the people. Yes. The rent, you understand? It was Fashola. Am I right? It was before. It was 2 years. Yes. Before it was 2 years. This is not. I know how many years I spent in Lagos. It was 2 years. But under Fashola, they now cut it down to 1 year, which we are facing today. But at the same time, they influence it again to the extent that, do you know how much agents are collecting? Agent people are, I don't know if
yes.
You understand?
You're right. You are right on that.
So they're not influencing. You understand? They're not influencing. They influence the price now in another way around, just to cause more pain to the people. Again, and nothing happened. And I remember that time, that same fashion, I wanted to look into this very system of how much they are collecting and how much they must not, kind of regulating the rate at which landlord can collect in a rent. Yet, which many landlords in Lagos State revolted against it and said, you are not the one that built the house for us. And many of them that built this house, how much was the price of block as at the time you build your house? And you have enjoyed the money, over enjoyed that money, yet you are still increasing it again. Now go to some places now that will tell you renovation, they will just break the window, then call all this messing, they will put one block or fancy, tell you say na POP, and then they add more money times 2. All right. So all these things, should be seriously looked into by government.
Can I make a point of correction there? You see, all this government you are saying, the likes of the person you mentioned now, as of this time, they were building mansions, the GRAs, and they were renting it out with exorbitant, money. Dollars is what they are even collecting. And what you cannot control.
You are not correcting me. That means you are agreeing with me.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with you.
So you are agreeing with me.
Some of those leaders you just mentioned,
the leaders on top,
they rent their houses for 3 years lease, 5 years lease, and they are now telling those landlords to go and reduce their rent. Why they have not set an example for the city? You see, I can tell you at times, you look at Nigeria as a scam country. So to me, you see, the agent too, that's my constituency. I have to be very, very, very.
All right, still on hardship, we have Akpabio begging Nigerians to be patient with President Bola Tinubu over his reforms. But for how long? How can Nigerians? For how long will Nigerians wait before patience turns to mass protest? A case study is Nepal. We saw what is going on in Nepal and what went down last week.
My brother, just like one of the analyzers said before he left, Mr. Femi, yes, we don't encourage destroying of property, but sometimes grievances leads to that action. Anger, when one is angry, they say a hungry man is an angry man, and when he becomes angry, he can misbehave. You understand? This government, Nigerian government, are not taking us serious. See, let me tell you, in London, some years ahead, 2020, if I'm not mistaken, Tottenham, to be precise, what happened, what have been happening in Nigeria is not up to what happened there that they protested. People were killed in Tottenham. Seriously killed. People were killed. Why the Egyptians covered their major roads on the street? Why in France, people went on naked, both men and women, because of a little money added on bread. A little money added on bread. The whole nation goes zigzag. So there is a way you will push a man, no matter how gentle that person is, no matter how weak that person is, you will push him to react. So that is what I believe that happened in Nepal. But I'm not encouraging that, but our leaders should do the needful. Then Akpabio that is saying we should get patient. Is he patient to his salary? Let him sacrifice 1 year. Can he do it? Despite all the money he has acquired, can he sacrifice 1 year to Nigerians?
The salary for 1 year.
For 1 year, can he do that? Salary, all those allowances, all those changing of wardrobe and what orishi that, can he sacrifice all for Nigerians? Can he do that? But he's telling me and you to get patient in suffering. Although Baba Fela, the prophet, have already said, he says suffering and smiling, and that is it. They are indirectly telling us as we are suffering, we should keep smiling, pretending as if all is well, when everything is going to the well.
All right, we have viewers in the comment section responding to what we are discussing here. And we have, okay, Honorable was saying that Mr. Benjamin, Biafra Evangelist, you get more dozen. All right, please make it clear for us to understand, Mr. Honorable. We have Anthem saying Obasanjo article that he made, all of them have universities.
Yes.
Instead of making government schools
Relevant. Yes.
all right, the problem is the economic policies of subsequent administrations. This is coming from Cosmos. We have Merciful God saying, okay, someone is watching you guys. All right. Nathan Abu says these men don't really understand what governance and policies are. The hardship and killings in the land is as a result of government policies. And he goes on by saying, do we really understand what policies and governance imply? Subsidy is gone. It's a typical example of good or bad governance. And is that what has been affecting us? That's what has plunged us to this mess. The decision made by President Bola Tinubu on the day of inauguration.
Yeah, if we still rolling back to that decision the president took, I think we will stay long on this hardship. And it is time for everybody to buckle his belt, because there have been successive government that came in that have diminished the governance of this country. But how many people will know that? It takes some people with wisdom that will know that already. And I'm talking of the likes of the Jonathan government, then the likes of the Buhari government. Then likewise, Nigerian has been destroyed even right from the time of the President Obasanjo. But President Obasanjo used his connections with the global space to attract some intense some blessing and some favor for Nigerians to be able to stand firm as of that time. So to me, I can see Mr. Mike, if I want to say it out now, the power sector that has been collapsing every time now. President Obasanjo should be held responsible for that, and he accepted it. That he never knew anything about the power sector, and he gave it out to his cronies. And again, there's what they call that. There's one sector of that power sector, Manimba project, Mambila project, and that Mambila project, the money that they've wasted on that Mambila project that did not yield any result, even right from the time of the President Obasanjo, in which President Obasanjo have to get some of those the actors that serve in his cabinet, he got them to be jailed. And I can tell you what, everything is still continuing until now. And the president didn't speak that they have to refix all those things. Ajaokuta is still there, likewise. And you know how many jobs that Ajaokuta will have provided for the citizens of this country. They lied Ajaokuta. Ajaokuta is lying low, and they are citizens that need job. And you know, if you are not productive, you are consuming nations. There's nothing that can work for you. And then we have everything at our disposal to get things right, and we just look at them. And that is why I say I don't know whether Nigeria is a prodigal country that can say that everything they get they rubbish.
All right, Antonam says Article chopped $16 billion and still wants to be president. To fear, we move down to UAE. It's confirmed only as a dash. All right, there's a Chima. We'll try and stick to the topic. Let's move to another topic. All right, let's quickly talk about. I'm coming to you, that Mr. Lucky. Aregbesola, I said it. Please prepare to go back to Lagos. This is a message to President Bola Tinubu ahead of 2027 election. He said that the APC will not get votes in Lagos and Abuja. ADC will defeat APC in Lagos and Abuja. I'm not the one who said this. This is coming from Aregbesola. Who is betraying who between Tinubu and Aregbesola, they were once friends. So what happened? Have things, fallen apart?
Yes. Thank you very much. I can say the most comedian I've ever seen, and Aregbesola is one of them, and the most politically blindness, Aregbe is one of them. And I can tell you heartedly, this same president, Bola Tinubu, brought Aregbesola into limelight from nowhere, and from nowhere he became commissioner for works. From nowhere he won the election in Osun State, in which one of my friends, Olukoju, he lost his father through helping Aregbesola. And these are the things we have to put on the table, that Aregbesola himself is an ingrate. They pick up Aregbesola from Yamogaji house. He used to fix up generator and all sort of things for them. And the woman deemed fit that, okay, this boy is a good boy. President Bola Tinubu later met him and gave him some slots in Alimosho, and he became a monster to the president. And I can say he's an ingrate. Even in his state now, I'm from Osun, nobody can doubt that with me. He has lost control of followership as it is. Everybody has crossed over to APC. And I can tell you, the last time Aregbe came to Ogun State, he was banished from there. They said they don't know ADC. They said they don't know ADC. And tell me why.
Where people are cross-carpeting to ADC in Lagos.
They can
Labour Party and some other
Labour Party is a fair party already. So what party? It's a fair party. It's a fair party.
A fair party, and the party did well in the last gubernatorial election.
And I'm telling you,
the
strategy that works for them was they had the blocks of PDP that agreed with the president that time. Okay. The likes of Bode George, all of them. They ganged up and they said, okay, they are going to split their vote for the Atiku block. So all of them voted for Atiku. Why the obedience, the Nigerians, the HENSAS issues snowball into their hunger that now say they will have sympathy vote for Labour. But the Labour now, they have been laboring for a while now. I don't know when the fruit of their labor will start manifesting. And that party now itself, the face of that party is not even stable. Not to talk about the face of the party, Mr. Gregory. Mr. Gregory will be now. It's not even stable now. He's considering ADC, is considering Labour, is considering the Labour back. He wants to come back to Labour. And why I said he's not in control, he wasn't in control, was he went to National Assembly and he talked to some of his Labour candidates there that don't collect any car from these people, don't collect any sophisticated car. They manage yourself, how do you say? Those people, that same day they were sharing the car, they collected the car. And that brought me back to Ben Bruce likewise. Under Saraki, Ben Bruce drove what's this guy that assembled cars, that built cars in East now? What's his name? Innocent. Ben Bruce drove innocent car to National Assembly. That let us patronize our own. Let us patronize our own. Not too long, the Senate leader then sent for sophisticated Jeep, imported Jeep. So make you the year say how the diminishing of Nigeria, how we find ourselves into this level.
We are moving to another thing, another issue entirely. Don't you think the defection of Labour Party to ADC will weaken the dynasty?
Yes, that is the question.
In Lagos State.
In Lagos State.
Don't you think it will affect?
How many are they? When you
we send it to Labour back.
Wait.
That's what I was.
Can I give you breaking news? The population of the voter, the population of the voters now. Guess how much we are now? We are like 12 million in Lagos alone. We are like 12 millions. 12 millions in the southwest alone, in southwest. And our southern brothers, south, they have committed themselves. Now instead of them supporting anybody from the northern extraction. Let the south, let the power remain in the south. And they are saying the goodness is only Lucky, this same Lucky, they are saying that he has never seen any good thing in his state. It's only him.
They are divided.
It's only him.
Do you admit to this statement? Do you admit the statement? Do you agree with what this story is saying on the front page of the Nigerian Tribune, that PDP has done better than APC in Osun State? Do you agree?
I disagree.
Do you concur?
I disagree with what they're saying. What do you expect the member of the PDP to say? They have to promote their own. So we cannot just, if you know,
This is a student.
This is a student.
This is a student. Not
Governor Adeleke has surpassed APC.
the citizens. So
you can say that.
Aregbesola also ruled the state. This is Adeleke now, under People's Democratic Party. And the students there are saying that he has surpassed the 12 years of APC in Osun State.
No, likewise.
But you always talk good about the state.
I talk good about the state, but this
You always talk good about
this.
What Governor Adeleke is saying. And Adeleke is under the ruling of Progressive. The Adeleke is under People's Democratic Party. Aregbesola once ruled under APC, right?
Yes. So what I'm saying,
Aregbesola once ruled under APC.
What I'm saying,
Oyetola ruled under APC. And for the student to have come out to say that Adeleke has surpassed APC's 12 years. 12 years.
They have the right to say that, because as it is now, Adeleke is more of a PDP as we're talking now. But this same Adeleke has decided to carry some of the bulk votes in that area for the presidency.
That's not the question. That's not the question. You are debating.
PDP
He has tried.
performed better than APC. APC that ruled for 12 years.
You said I always come here.
Don't confuse me. Don't confuse me so that I'm asking questions.
I'm not confusing you. You said they always give him praise.
PDP performed better than APC that has ruled for 12 years in your state. No, this is your state.
No, if it is Adeleke alone, right? Don't
Under which party?
No.
PDP.
I don't want to be hearing attaching. I don't want to.
Let's move on.
Because if Adeleke himself, Adeleke himself, I said it on and on here that guy is trying. Overhead bridge, everything, he has distributed it all around Osun State. And to me,
so indirectly you concur. So let's
doing well.
Let's move on.
It's okay. In spirit, we still come back.
I want to say something.
The vote Adeleke will cast for the president.
I hear.
Will be.
There is something you said which I want to correct.
Oh yeah, what do you want to correct?
What I want to correct here is this. You said why APC lost Lagos in 2023 was as a result of the sympathy vote, the grievances of NSAS.
Yes.
Now, I put it to you again that another grievances will still make them to lose again. The grievances of hunger and hardship.
How many are you? Which hardship? Which hunger? So they tell you say rice. You don't come down. They say what price? They say it's a Gary.
Excuse me.
And you guys are comparing.
Hold on. When you are talking, calm down. Let us reason. When you are talking, you can say, excuse me. Calm down. Let us reason together. We are mature here. Now listen to me. How much when you say something has come down? How much was the bag of that rice before Bola Tinubu get to power?
Do you want to answer for me?
How much? No, don't just tell me the price. I ask you as a question. Tell me the price.
See, I think
don't narrate it. Just give me the price. It's very sure. It's very straight.
If you are really informed with the economy, right? Generally, you will know that there's no stable economy as it is. When you expect rice,
how much was it?
Don't let your children hear that one.
Excuse me. Listen to me. Excuse me. In Buhari time, how much was price of rice? Then, how much was the price of Gary? Now, excuse me, face here. How much? You are supposed to why you started to push me? Why you somebody do like that and you I'm trying to let the reality reign. You can't let the reality reign. I'm not really I want the reality to reign. I'm supposed to have a criminal, man. How do I criminal? I want you to learn the truth. You say, can you say the truth? You know the truth, come on. You don't say lie. You know the truth. Okay, what to play? I think you have no truth. Let's say, what's your let's say, see, Nigeria so hard. Giving you money, calm down. Calm down. If you know you cannot argue here, then you stay in your house. No problem. Since they've been talking, I never. That's okay. I don't. So you talk to him like you obey the let's obey the moderation. All right, Mike. Let's obey the moderation. Just to say it's not my president. Not the. Very hot. Oh yeah, now. The guy is angry. That's okay. The guy is angry. Yes, and money. Sorry, can you allow us to talk so that when we finish? This is not debate. This is not debate. This is not debate. You want to? Yes, I want to say something. This is the problem of APC. They don't want to hear good thing, and it's not good. This is not democracy. This is not democracy. Where are you coming from? Democracy have the right to say, "Do not Nigeria through." Let's say the truth. You are even impoverished Nigeria more. My brother, you'll be going around arresting people. Listen. You are going to listen to. Listen. My brother, people to say, "I know your papa and police officer." All right. You are one of the people that are punishing Nigerian citizens. Allow the money. Thank you. Come here. I don't know. You are condemning Aregbesola. Aregbesola will work for Tinubu. Mike. Calm down now. Take this one coming. Oh God. So I should be looking like Dundee. Oh God. I am the only one in this flat. Allow him to talk. Allow that to talk. Like a guy I'm looking at. I'm in the floor. I'm in the floor. Lucky, step aside. Step aside. You came in now. You just now. It's professional. Yeah. Good morning. And good morning, our reverse grassroots. Whoever that remain blessed. May God bless you people one by one.
All right, we are talking about the policy of President Bola Tinubu. Nigerians are finding difficult. Fabio has told us to appreciate President Bola Tinubu.
Okay, that's a nice question. Mr. Senate President, have you reduced the price? Mr. Senate President, how much are you buying fuel? Do you buy fuel at all? Everything there is for free. So he doesn't know whether the citizens are suffering or not. Instead, we should have patience. For how long are we going to have that patience? Allowance, free. Everything for him, free. Paper, free. If I buy newspaper 300, you yourself will not buy.
Step back.
You yourself will not buy. If I buy fuel 1,000 naira, you yourself will not buy. You will just go there, they will pump fuel into the car. It doesn't know how much what they can use to feed a car in a day. Now, as of now, some of them now can feed that tank almost 80,000 to feed the tank. Something that using 10,000 or 8,000 to fill up now is almost 80,000. How can we say we should have patient? How long are we going to have this patient?
Yeah, for how long?
How long? Yeah, Mr. Senate President, how long are we going to have patient under your regime? When people are dying, they say have patient, have patient. You are collecting allowance. You are collecting salary. Have you said my salary? Let us put it for the masses. You haven't said so. The allowance, you haven't said so. Every day you are collecting and be eating big and big and big. We are suffering. Mr. Senate President, now what for you? I better cut and small low. We will not get anything to eat. We yourself they see they eat day by day. Chiri mayo, owó bọ̀ chiri rẹ̀ kéjà pẹ́pẹ́ sẹ́ máa chiri. Ebe kí ó pẹ̀sẹ̀ àìdè kébi ní yà. Chiri mayo Senate President. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Benja. Lucky, be patient.
Thank you. God bless you. God bless you, moderator. You see, when you see people anger like that, you know that that's the frustration of Nigeria. So I think it's good for our people to hear our voice, see those who are support, those who are not support. Kule is talking here. I know Kule. We all coming for more than let's say 15 years now together. You know how things. I know he's trying to defend the other side. He was accusing me defending Atiku, defending this PDP. Yes, I cannot shame to say I'm as a PDP member, but almost working out because of Wike. If Wike out of PDP, I'll come back to PDP. If Wike still remain there, we go out. You asked me a question concerning Adeleke. Adeleke is a PDP and he's doing well. Only admit it's from Osun State. He has done well. For him to say yes, the man is doing well. That's the hatred. So now, I want to come back to Tinubu. You see, my brother, Tinubu is using our resources to make sure muscle a lot of Nigeria to support him. But why hunger, everything is ravaging. Ask him, the refinery, he said Buhari is doing. Today, no refinery. When we were here arguing about refinery, electricity, pan A, pan B, pan C, pan D, pan D. My brother, when there was cool weather, rainfall, you were seeing light. Today, go and ask many people, no light anymore. Now, talk about the rain, road, many things. You talk about Mabila, go and check there. There is nothing there. I expect people to do something. Put something on the table, let's see it. Say, when you are going, this is what you use to campaign. All the things he measure no one, all you know is to create one party system. When PDP want to hold meeting in Lagos State, ADC want to hold meeting in Lagos State, they went there and stop them not to hold meeting. It's not good. So Kule, I will invite you, come here, let's debate and see. Both all the state governor, the presidency, we will stay here together. Get ready. We will talk.
I say you are a political orphan.
Are you calling me again?
You are a political orphan. As you are. So people like you have been fighting on one stage and you are still there out till now. And okay, what program you make?
We're not mentioning.
So now we got this one now.
This my brother. We are brother together.
Win election.
We are brother together.
We are
brother together.
politically failure.
I am telling you.
No,
invited. You know, say you don't invite you. Nobody invited you. You know, say you are not invited. It's not even mature. What I'm saying, what I'm saying, school fees now. A lot of students do not pay school fees. Go and check. Allow you to be talking. Go and check. A lot of students today, students are receiving school. A A lot of children did not go to school. Why? They can't pay school fees under him. You ask him how much was bag of rice under PDP, 7,000 naira. Now APC, 170,000 naira. Which is going to do better than the PDP. Lagos are going back to 10 years. Aregbesola, you are condemning. You are not growing at all. Aregbesola, you are condemning. You are not Aregbesola. Former vice president, that is Yemi Osinbajo, a lot of them who support Tinubu today, they are not good anymore. They are rebellion. So I am telling you,
so to be stable for you, Abi, you will be buying the rice at the same money you bought in Jonathan time. You should be ashamed of what you are saying.
We're supposed to buy it lesser. You don't really know. That is the point. See, when excuse me, when a father fail, if a father fail, does it mean that the son should equally fail? No.
why is it there?
Why is it there? You are there. You are there to make things better than the one we have experienced before. But instead of making it better, it becomes worse. That means the one is better than you.
If you check 2 years of Tinubu, Tinubu has traveled more than Buhari for 8 years. He has traveled more than Buhari. He's not around now. People, there is killing everywhere. There is killing everywhere. And it's in France. I don't know what he's doing in France. Going to get medical checkup. If you know you cannot perform, why can't you look for somebody to get? Nigeria is too big for an elderly man to be managing. We are too big. We have a young, vibrant boys, young women who will make this country forward. Why will they cycle the same old people? I think this 2027, whether you like it or not, let me tell you.
Are you a progressive Nigeria?
Whether you like it or not.
What are you bringing on the table?
Labour, ADC, PDP, half of APC. Everybody come together and bring one person. And that person, you know the person. You know the person. You know.
You will talk at
you know the person. You know the person. My fear is that 2027, we the indigenous, we might not come out to vote in Lagos State. By then, I pray God should give me let me go to my place. But I can't come out and vote.
Why can't you come out?
If I vote here, I might be a dead man. Because this time around,
because of your propaganda,
when they defeated Tinubu, when they defeated Tinubu, they went and bring Ogbeni OPC, cutlass, killing goat, killing bully blood everywhere. This time around, maybe they will put snake everywhere to bite us. So please, if you are Igbo, Edo, Ibibio, Calabar, 2027, please find your way. I think that my Kule is my brother. This is a day. This is a day. Me and Kule will stand here 1 hour, 2 hours. Then we say, "Go to the beach." It's not doing.
He has
We are together.
I'll fix it.
See, we are laughing because you see in the beginning, you see the center of it all. You realize, see, you realize. See, at the end of the day, I'm going to make Nigeria to be a godly home again. Because what we are saying our word, but the truth will set you free. Because majority of Nigeria is not happy with the system that we are seeing now.
Exactly.
Let's be frank with ourselves.
Yes.
See, we are not happy because somebody came as a lion. Okay, what of the meaning of lion? Lion is the king of the forest. But are you king of here now? I don't think so. It's not king anymore. So if you fail, your name, your capacity, you brought it to the limelight of the whole world to see, to feel. At the end, it did wrong. They are looking for their own survival. My beloved brother, do you know that people are Bodilo? It's not lion to be found again. Can you imagine the lion of Bodilo, lion that holds the highest state in Africa, Lagos, the economy of Lagos. Somebody now say, okay, it is my turn. Okay, nobody will stand on my way. Okay, get in way. Go in. Nigeria suffering like madness under him. First time in the history of Nigeria, stampede, looking for food to eat under a lion. It's not a lion. It fake us. They brainwash Nigeria. Nigeria now is now waking up. And we are waking up. See, COVID-27. See, that must be a dramatically change of the situation, the rain. See, God will intervene now. Because these people, you see, some pastors, they are crying every day. Widow, bread, school fees. Now church is now they take responsibility pass now. Because Rome is not capable anymore. Rome is not capable. They say, go meet your pastor, go meet your pastor. See, I know say it's good, but let us change the situation. We can do it. It's not by fire by force. Because Tinubu is trying to use by fire by force. One bad Nigeria,
what buy everybody money. Everybody money. Because you are afraid. Sit down, let us see your capacity, your popularity. All is bar zero. If hand writes on the wall has spoken that Jagaba will not return.
All right, thank you so much. We need to go.
Do you know that Mr. Kunle did not allow me to drop out
Briefly.
some point?
Briefly.
I asked him a fallout. Now, these are the students in Osun State praising somebody. After 12 years, another parent, the person now, they are singing his praises. That is why I said before, let what you do campaign for you. Look at Abia State, over 20-something getting to 30 years. Nobody has performed what Alex Oti has performed. Do you need to campaign? No. What he did is something that we campaign for him. So yes, the defector, the one that are defeating now from APC now, going to ADC or whatsoever. Remember, I said this thing from the onset, that people that are running to APC currently doesn't mean that they will remain there to the end. You remember, I said it on this platform. Now it has started. Yes, it has started. In 2026, more are still going to deviate. 2027, you will see a massive drama in APC. But let's keep our fingers crossed. Until that time, we will see the glory of God.
All right, thank you so much, Biafra Evangelist, and to the rest of the reviewers on the platform. We say thank you. And to also the viewers that have been commenting in the comment section, we appreciate you. To the viewers watching us, we say thank you. We appreciate all of you. We'll be back here tomorrow, that's the 16th of September 2025. Please, if you're watching us for the first time, subscribe to the channel. Let people know what is going on at the stand. This is City Stand, anchored by Mike. We appreciate all of you. And to Big T Prince, yes, Mr. Lucky. To Big T Prince, who blessed you this morning, cash gift of 20,000.
Oh my goodness!
Please appreciate him.
The Prince, God bless you. Thank you very much. Yeah, as a brother, sorry because my place is too far. Ogun State is not easy, and I thank God today. And when I hear the good news, my brother, I have to buy ticket and fly for aero contractor to Lagos. Thank you, God bless you, and I thank you, Mr. Mike too, who called me this morning. God bless you, and please, we are moving forward. As I said, it's not easy. Time for hustling has returned again. Today is Monday. I want to thank you. Yabi is our brother, is a backbone. Yabi there. I want to thank Esther, everybody there. If I don't mention your name, pardon me. My name is Rocky Eto Lagos. I'm part of that. 2027, we are going to fight. APC will go home. They will run away, just like what Aregbesola said. I don't forget our brother on the other side. I agree, sir. Hello, sir. Don't worry, sir. All correct. You understand? I can't know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
I will know.
Okay.
Don't worry, sir. When we get to the poll, we do the needful.
All right, viewers, goodbye. Please stay safe.
I don't see you say